morning dear students. Today we will learn cash book. Basically there are three types of cash book in your syllabus, that is single column cash book, double column cash book and petty cash book. And we are going to start with the fresh question of single column cash book. So first of all we will discuss about format of single column cash book. See, first column will be of date. In this column we will write all the dates, then particulars, then there will be a column of voucher number and ledger folio, then column of amount, then again after amount there will be a column of date, particular, voucher number, ledger folio and amount. So always remember one thing, cash book is having two sides, left hand side and right hand side. In left hand side we will write all the receipts and in right hand side we will write all the payments. And one more thing which you have to keep in your mind, that is in cash book we will write only cash transactions. See, as you know, in the business there will be two types of transactions, cash transactions and non-cash transactions. So in cash book we will write only cash transactions, and there will be two types of cash transactions, receipts and payments. So in left hand side, which is also known as debit side, in debit side we will write all receipts, and in payment right hand side, which is also known as credit side, we will write all payments. So let's start with a fresh question. You can see commenced business CAD rupees 20,000. So this is 2020 March 1. Journal entry for commencing business will be cash account debit to capital. So in cash book, in debit side we will write to capital account, because this time we are receiving cash from proprietor, 20,000 rupees. See, second transaction is bought goods for cash. This is our one of the payment, so it will come in payment side, 2020 March 2. Purchase account debit to cash. So by purchases account will come, and amount is 5,000 rupees. 5,000 will come in amount column. Okay. Next is sold goods for cash. Journal entry will be cash account debit to sales. Once again this is our receipt, so it will come in receipt side, March 5 to sales account, rupees 4,000 will come in amount column. After this, purchase goods from Ravi on credit. See, this is our one of the non-cash transaction. Non-cash transaction will not come in your cash book, because you can see journal entry will be purchases account debit to Ravi. So always remember this thing, such transaction will not come in your cash book. Students, see few more transactions. Next is paid to Ravi. This is payment to Ravi on 13 March 13. We are paying amount to Ravi. Simple journal entry will come, that is Ravi debit to cash. So in payment side, that means in credit side, we will write by Ravi, and see how much amount we are paying. We are paying 7,000 rupees to Ravi. Okay. After that, again there is a transaction, that is cash sales. So this is also one of the receipt, cash account debit to sales account. Date is March 15, and once again a simple transaction will come, simple treatment will come, that is to sales account and rupees 8,000. After this you see purchase furniture for cash on March 18. Again it's a payment, because journal entry will be furniture account debit to cash account. So buy furniture account, and amount is rupees 6,000. Next is paid wages. This is also one of the payment, wages account debit to cash account. So by wages account, and date is March 20, and amount is 380 rupees. So like this we will write transactions in cash book. All the payments will come in credit side, all the receipts will come in debit side. Students, see, few more transactions are left in this question. See, next one is paid rent. So rent account debit to cash. Once again, treatment will come in credit side by rent account, and date is March 24. Amount is 400 rupees. Next is received commission rupees 600. This is our one of the receipt. Date is March 26. Cash account debit to commission. Rupees 600 will come in amount column. Then next is withdrew for personal use, personal expense, that is drawings account debit to cash. Once again, this is one of the expense. March 28 by drawings account, rupees 1000 will come in amount column. And last transaction is paid salary. Again, this is one of the payment. Salary account debit to cash account. So by salary account, rupees 900 will come in amount column, and date is March 31. So like this, we will write all the treatment in cash book. Always remember one thing: all the payments will come in credit side and all the receipts will come in debit side. Students, after writing all the transactions in cash book, now we will calculate cash balance. So you can see there are two sides, debit side and credit side. First of all, we will take total of debit side, and that will come 32,600, and same total we will write in credit side, that is 32,600. After this, we can see there are few payments also, so we will take total of credit side also, and total of credit side will come 20,680. 32,600 is the total of receipt side, and 20,680 is total of payment side. So from the total of receipt side, we will deduct total of payment side. So balance will come 11,920. 11,920 will be our balance on March 31. This is our closing balance. So we will write by balance carried out. So once again, I am telling you how I have calculated 11,920. You see, total of debit side is 32,600, and total of all these payments up to 900 rupees. Total of all these payments is 20,680. From 32,600, I will deduct 20,680. So balance will come 11,920. This is our closing cash balance. 11,920 is closing cash balance as on March 31, 2020. This balance will be transferred to next month 2020. Next month is April 1, and this will be opening balance of April 1 to balance brought down 11,920. So look, like this we will do balancing of single column cash. Thank you.